at Jackson Public Schools, Jeremy Patterson. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Andy.
How are you?
It's a beautiful day.
I like the Viking tie. I like that.
You know, I'm all in for JPS. I just took up my Viking hat because I got a little haircut this morning.
That has a little a Viking J on it. Do they sell that in the bookstore?
The school store.
Really?
That's right.
That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Looking good. Great things happening over at JPS. Let's get things started. I want you to tell me a little bit about Mia Clay and her recent accolades.
Yeah. So we have a lot of kids that go to the Jackson Area Career Center, and she was identified as a leader. They made her the vice president of kind of their student council, if you will. So they organize just a lot of activities. You got kids from all over the county. So how do you keep kids engaged? And she's a leader amongst leaders and is doing great work. I talked to one of the principals out there this morning, and they're very proud of her leadership.
Very cool. You also had 10 of your choir students who were selected to perform with the EMU honors. That's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, another great opportunity. Mr. Uhas Pratt is building a great choir program, and I love those opportunities when kids leave the school and go out into the world, right? And so as many college touches as you can get, and that's what they love to do. They love to sing, and they are surrounded by college professors and clinicians, and so they get coached up in a variety of different ways and get to showcase their talents.
You've got some great shows coming up in the music department over the holidays, and this has been a long-standing tradition at Jackson Public Schools, but you've got a ton of winter concerts, and I know the community is invited to these.
That's right, and that's the highlight for the kids, right? That's their main event when we get to invite the community in, and the parents are there, but you know, the more that you can pack the house, the more value and appreciation I think the kids see for their hard work and efforts. It's very celebratory, holiday spirit. You can't get enough Christmas carols this time of year.
I love the elementary concerts. Those are always fun. Those are the ones where the parents, I don't know if you did this with your kids, but you got there before the doors open.
Right.
Yeah.
That, and I think that was the last time where I thought I could sing. Because you want to belt it out, your family's there, you're grinning, and the parents are, you know, cracking up because there's always one in the crowd that's got a little extra vibe or a little dance to them.
Always.
Very well attended events at the secondary level and elementary as well.
Great memories in store for a lot of families during this time of year, for sure. You guys have a Santa project that you guys are working on, and this is pretty cool. Tell us a little bit about this and kind of how the kids are involved in the community here.
Yeah, so, you know, there's always young people in need, and so that's one thing we want to do at school is fill in those gaps. And so when we understand that, you know, there's somebody that we want to help make their day a little bit better, we get a little wish list together and reach out to folks. So if the community is interested in sponsoring, a lot of teachers kind of fill in the gaps here and just make the holiday season a little bit more enjoyable. We do a great job at Thanksgiving and Christmas. You know, it's different from some people to others, and we like to be generous and help each other out, and that's kind of that whole community space where kids feel comfortable coming to school because they know somebody's taking care of them.
Jeremy, the Vikings Give initiative was extended. That started back in November, but you've extended it because you Vikings like to give. Yeah,
well, the need is real, and so, you know, food, we talked about SNAP benefits earlier, and we talked about Thanksgiving, but there's a lot of time, and we look at the days that kids are off school too, and so that's another indicator, like what are they going to do for 2 weeks? So when you realize that the need is real and our community is reaching back out to us, say, can you help? There's a lot of different things happening that are very successful, and we want to be a part of that.
So many ways to support the community. You guys are doing such a great job. The JHS Key Club has a hygiene initiative, and this is something where community members can really help out the Key Club.
Yeah, they seek like larger donations. Sometimes it's a grocery store or Target, so larger donations, you know, things that kids need every day. These are the basics, you know, your toothpastes and your toothbrush and your deodorant. And so just one less thing that they have to worry about or concerned about, because when you come to school and your basic needs aren't met. And so the Key Club, again, looks to identify those things. And sometimes they're our students or sometimes they're the littles that we want to make sure they have what they need.
A lot of these initiatives, I mean, it's bringing your JPS community together.
Yeah, I think it teaches those lifelong skills too. You take care of each other, and that's what makes a healthy school environment and a culture where you're not judging, you're not passing judgment because somebody doesn't have it. You just say, you step up and you raise your hand
Right.
and you do what needs to be done.
Do you remember some of these type of initiatives from back when you were a student at JPS?
I don't know if I was a student, but when I was a teacher and principal,
Yeah.
they were ginormous,
Yeah.
right? We used to fill up semi-trucks of food, and
Yeah, that's
we used to
cool.
rake leaves, and I mean, everybody was all in, like, coming. There was a lot of extra credit being, I might have took advantage of that.
That's right.
The extra credit in chemistry.
That's right. Hey, I took advantage of extra credit when I could get it. That's for sure. I can't believe it, but we're 2.5 weeks from winter break already.
Yeah, once you get to Thanksgiving break, things start to go pretty quickly. So it's getting cold, so we just got to deal with the elements, and
Yeah.
hopefully that doesn't keep us out of school, but so far so good. And we try to have a lot of fun and engaging activities this time of year, so that helps a lot.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what's school like? Our kids are getting antsy for that break. Is it hard to come back after Thanksgiving for a lot of kids?
No, I mean, I miss school. That's
Yeah.
me. I was a kid who wants
Yeah.
perfect attendance, so
Yeah.
it's an opportunity to engage with your friends. I mean, there's basketball games and there's
Right.
activities, so that's the one thing that keeps people engaged. Is there's so much going on, and we have things that are going on at home too, but it's just make for fun events and
Yeah.
Christmas parties and fun things that teachers like to do too.
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll probably be attending a lot of the building's Christmas parties, and you'll probably get fed well.
I gotta try to stay away from the donuts and cookies, man. And so, like, when they get fruits and vegetables, bring your grapes and bananas.
Yeah,
That's what our basketball team needed last night: bananas and oranges. So I have a special request.
There you go. The Vikings got the win last night. Coach Philip Thompson's first win for the Vikings, a nice 10-point win, and you were in attendance.
Nice job to the entire team. Coach Thompson has put a lot of energy into
Yeah.
the guys, but I mean, those role players really stepped up. And as an overtime thriller, people say, we want to see the crowd. I mean, the crowd was on their feet. We had to keep them up in the stands
Yeah.
because they were getting so excited. It was such a close game and a good matchup.
I know you used to coach basketball. Obviously, played basketball at Jackson High and then Spring Arbor, and then coached. Is it hard to watch as a superintendent? or-
Yes. I'm like, what's my new hat? I'm supposed to just sit here, but
Right.
I want to be where the kids are. And I had conversations with the guys and the coach after the team, coach's
Yeah.
wife, so it's really that opportunity to just connect with the community. And so it was a fun environment, and that's half the battle. You're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but when you have those memories and experiences, those stay with you a long time.
Absolutely. Jeremy, thank you so much for being with us today, and wish you and your family and the entire school district a wonderful holiday season.
I appreciate that. Your family as well.
Thank you. Jeremy Patterson, the superintendent at Jackson Public Schools. More of the show right after this. Stay with us.